This is Brian Anderson. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Here we go. So Boston will get the first possession. Giddey scanning the floor. From outside the arc. And he buries his first look. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
That one's off. One of the things you love about Tyrese Halliburton, his clutch game.
You need your best players to be fearless in those moments and to play with a verve and a confidence that permeates the entire roster. And you've got to be a shot maker. Tyrese Halliburton is all of those things.
Now here's Giddey. Shot clock at 5. And he gets the bucket. Giddey's got 5 points.
Well, that's about confidence and composure on the interior. Josh Giddey does stand 6'8", makes that a little easier.
Here's Brown. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Moody. And here's Butler outside. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Brown looking around. Outside Tatum. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. Oh, wow! Incredible! Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
This guy is such a gifted offensive player. Jason Tatum, tough to handle off the dribble drive.
It's stolen by Tatum. Pass to Kessler. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Butler on the wing. Halliburton outside. Here's Pete. 6 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Butler can't get it to go.
Boy, a chilly start for this basketball team. They are just 1 for 4.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Inside. Here's Iguodala. And he dunks it down.
This is a bit redundant, but that's a nice pass by Halliburton. This guy knows how to run the show, folks.
The kick to Tatum. Tipped. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Doris at just 26 years old. Jason Tatum has his first title with the Celtics in 2024.
VA, after he won the title, his first line was, "What are they going to say now?" This guy has done nothing but win from the time he entered the league. He is underappreciated as a big-time superstar. Guess what? There's a long way to go in his career.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Halliburton with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. He talked about the importance of trying to control the pace of the game. Coach said, quote, Halliburton and his offense like to play fast and push the ball to the floor. So we want to limit their fast break chances and make them play in the half court. We'll see if they're able to slow them down. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
And Butler makes the smart play, getting it out to the three-point shooter.
And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's foul number 2 for him.
Boy, it is early to pick up that second foul. Now you have to navigate how you want to defend.
Here's Tatum. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Just 4 to shoot. And he makes it.
You like the way Tatum can sliver around to get his shot.
1:21 left to play in the first quarter. Garland scanning the floor. They set a pick. And finished off by Garland.
Boy, that is a big-time acrobatic athletic move by Darius Garland. Look out.
There's Tatum with the 3. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Golden State. They trail by 1. And that one's good. Koloko.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Here's Giddey. Outside Tatum. The 3 ball. Tatum with another miss.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Santos. To the middle. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Garland, no good.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The Warriors on top. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Brown Brown with it. And here's Green from the arc. And it's Koloko with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Now Brown. Three-pointer. Oh, Jaylen Brown from extended range.
That three-point shooting sets up every aspect of Jaylen Brown's game. What a pretty shot.
Counted from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And here's Brown for three. The Warriors leading. Outside Robinson. No good from outside. Outside Green. An easy two on the layup.
That's great to see Josh Green stay ready. These opportunities present themselves on the interior. You've got to go get it.
Fleming. No good with the triple. So it's Boston now. Here's Brown. Into the lane.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Pass to Fleming. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Well, Darius Garland showing good vision and making good decisions. Exactly what you need from your point guard.
Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. One thing you hear coaches say all the time, Doris, finish the cut.
The reason being, you have to let the passer know exactly what you're going to do. If you stop short, so often the ball ends up out of bounds.
Celtics lead by 3. Outside, Green. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. There's a screen. From deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. Green's got 5 points now this quarter.
You have to respect what Josh Green has turned himself into, and that's a legit three-point threat.
Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Brown, no good.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Halliburton outside. 5 on the clock. Jaylen Brown with a rebound.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Jaylen Brown, in addition to becoming a champion, notched a big award in 2024, Doris.
It is undeniable that Jaylen Brown raised his level throughout the course of the playoffs in 2024. He was the MVP of the conference finals and the finals, and I thought set the tone almost nightly en route to that championship.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, the closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you. Guys, back to you.
Staying dialed in. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Here's Giddey. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
6'8". That's excellent size, and Josh Giddey makes that dunk easy work.
Now the Celtics on the move. And it's Tatum missing. Warriors trail by 6. Outside for Butler. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Butler's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the 3-ball. All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
Ooh, the smooth 3 from Moody.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
And it's Boston off the drive. Pass to Tatum. Back to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Wow, Mikal showing off a bit of verticality on that finish.
And here's Moody. Fires the 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Bridges outside. Pass to Giddey. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Making a switch here. It's a close game here in Boston. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half of this game.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
To the paint. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
Pass to Giddey. Now here's Kessler. Here's Tatum. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Warriors on top, up 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
32.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Warriors lead by 3. Streaking in. Here's Halliburton. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Halliburton's got 5 now.
This is why Halliburton is so effective in some ways. That tight handle, and he is fearless going to the rim.
Here's Pete. Halliburton outside. Inside, Halliburton gets it to fall.
Well, you have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Halliburton, he knows the way.
Here's Brown. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 11.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
With the fadeaway. Butler can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 5. A 6'8" point guard, Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Grant.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a ring on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan.
Here's Halliburton, and the bucket is good. And the Warriors lead by 7.
Well, that's a nice finish by Tyrese Halliburton. Again, he's so big and long, he can finish in the painted area.
Tatum looking it over. And the 3 off target.
Boy, this has not been his night. The effort's certainly there, but he looks disjointed.
And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul. Boston making a switch here. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. the inside. Pass to Pete. Knocked away. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession. Down low. Out to Garland. Shot clock at 3. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Thomas outside. Blocked! Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Out to Bridges. Lets the 3 fly. Nails it from 3. And now it's just a 2-point Warrior lead.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
Doris, we got to give credit to Darius Garland for continuing to develop his body.
BA, like every smaller guard in the league, teams attack him defensively. So just like a Steph Curry, you build your strength and your balance, and you continue to play with pride on that end, and that is pivotal to his development.
Tatum. Pass to Gonzalez. Nice ball movement by Boston. Now Tatum. Nifty move. Tatum drops the hammer.
Oh, how easy it is to get off your feet. How about the spring from Jason Tatum?
And here's Garland. 6 points for him. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Outside for Butler. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Greg?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time. But what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
Right side, Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Just such a tremendously explosive athlete. Josh Green doing some work.
And the shot is good by Garland. Garland's got 8 points.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Brown, no good. The Warriors leading. Pass to Fleming. From downtown. The rebound, Celtics. Outside, Brown. Oh, Jaylen Brown! A strong finish.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
To the paint. It's stolen by Green. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Brown for 3. The rebound by Garland.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1 3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
Oh, look out. JB throwing it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Celtics. They lead by 3.
The Warriors, 43.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. 3-point lead. Launches a three. Fleming grabs a miss. Here's Golden State. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Warriors up.
Here's Halliburton.
Number 0. Tyrese Halliburton.
Nice D from Bridges. Celtics lead by 3. It's Brown on the wing. Clock at 6. Over Moody. No good there. Off the double clutch.
Boy, he'd be the first to tell you that is a shot that we expect him to make.
Here's Halliburton. The rebound by Bridges. Outside, Brown. Perfection. Beautiful stroke. And the Celtics lead by 5.
The pass and the shooting, the scoring, it's all clicking right now for Jaylen Brown.
The shot's good.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in this second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
Pass to Tatum. Tatum slams it home.
That is just tremendous focus from Jason Tatum. This guy has gotten so good at walling off defenders and finishing plays.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
And the Warriors making a switch here. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He cautioned his guys against forcing things at the arc, saying we can't make a rhythm happen, so don't force it. Take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for a renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
And Allie, thanks. And that one falls for Tatum. Well, Doris, when you look at the skill set Jason Tatum possesses, what specifically makes him such an elite player?
Well, if you're elite, it means you have a multi-dimensional game, and that's Jason Tatum to a T. He came in with a scoring mindset. His playmaking skills have advanced every single season. He also absorbs an enormous weight on the defensive end. This guy is elite for a reason, and it's because it's a well-rounded game.
Moody from outside.
Moody
Sends it home from three-point land. And it's now only a 1-point Celtic lead. Pass to Green. For 3. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. And so it's Golden State with it.
Celtics foul.
Both teams will make substitutions. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Back to Halliburton. Halliburton using the vertical there.
When Tyrese Halliburton is looking to be aggressive as a scorer, it sets every other aspect of his game. He is cooking.
This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Butler outside. Here's Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. And there's the drive. And it's blocked by Kessler.
Boy, there is a reason this guy has led the league in blocks. Walker Kessler sent it back.
Both hands there for a little extra.
That is a big one, folks. Giddey gives them exactly what they need when they need it.
Butler his way through.
We know this about Jimmy Butler. The guy has no fear. He delivers when his team needs it.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And it's Giddey with the ball for Boston. It's a one-point game. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
Now Bridges. Here's the pass to Brown. 6 to shoot. Oh, the shot is off. Butler misses the three. 1:43 left to play in the fourth quarter. That misses. Here's Golden State. Halliburton outside. Yes, sir, it's good.
Oh, big-time pivotal bucket, Tyrese Halliburton. We see you.
Now here's Tatum. A minute 9 left to the fourth. Outside, Brown. The defensive pressure was right there.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Halliburton. Wow, what a strong flush from Halliburton.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment. Well, whether it's a defensive adjustment or he's gone just a bit cold, that efficiency has really fallen off this quarter.
.4 seconds left in the final quarter. Oh, he misses the layup.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from three. Unshakable trust in Jason Tatum. In this sort of situation, their staff just puts the ball in his hands and lets him make plays.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO.
Substitution on the court.
And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first. And that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both. And it's a 3-point game.
Wow, huge trip there. Now you have got to defend that 3-point line.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a 3-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
And so the big win by Golden State in a tight game. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment.
But a friend in the background and a will mind her business. Somebody tell this it's nap time. It's time for sleep. If I spend all my time with you, how the I'm gonna have time for me? Spend is what I'm trying to do. It's a couple I've been dying to see. You say I'm the only you, and I think you lying to me. Hey, D-Thing, they don't know how I get off that. They ain't never wanted to everybody. I am the realest you will ever see. I think y'all must have forgot. I'm so playing with it, I ain't gotta rap. I can really let the beat talk. DJ!
DJ Freddie Boy. This might be the illest producer/rapper of a generation. Boss Baby do it. Baby Chief do it. Big do it, not the little one.